Hi everyone, I'm Inane Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. Well, the moment that we have all been waiting for. This episode, we are going to start the ship's reactor. Let me just catch you up. Last episode, we started to deconstruct some things. For example, our gene extractor and our gene banks and our gene assemblers because we're trying to get rid of some wealth. I don't know anything about the end of the actual game except for starting the ship reactor and taking off as one way to beat the game. But I don't know what the ending looks like. I don't know anything like that at all. I do know that the raids will be based off of the wealth, like they always are, and that as soon as you start the ship reactor, for 15 days you'll be raided every day and a half for one or two raids every day and a half. So 10 to 20 raids over the course of 15 days, and that is in addition to everything else that normally gets thrown at you. So you have to be super prepared. So here's where we're at. Every single colonist has a healing enhancer, which will heal any wounds 50% faster. A coagulator, which will reduce the bleed factor by 50%, so they'll bleed half as much. I've also done a little bit of genetic engineering, and I've implanted xenogerms, which creates xenogenes, into various colonists here. So most everybody has super fast wound healing at least. So that combined with the healing enhancer means that if they get hurt, they're going to heal 5 times faster than they normally would heal. I'm hoping that means less downtime when we are getting attacked. We also have our little traps here, 175 spike traps. So that's really helpful. This is one way, the only way to actually get into the base. So most of the raids, hopefully, will come through this little entrance right here, get hit by the traps, and we just have to replenish them. I already have steel staged right here in the center. If I were to run out of steel for some reason, I even have the ability to put some sandstone blocks or even wood. We do have quite a bit of wood as well. We have 12,000 steel. We have multiple steel veins to research, or not research, to dig up that are within the city walls. Some that are outside. And what else do we have? We have some animals, of course. We're not gonna we're not gonna get rid of all of them, but we are gonna slaughter some of them actually, because they do have a value, and they are causing our wealth to go up. Let's see, what else do we want to do? I originally was going to get rid of some mech gestators. Well, actually, I will analyze the whole base in a second on what we're actually going to deconstruct or not. That would be useful to deconstruct, and what wouldn't. Okay, so what do we need to actually start the ship reactor? Well, we got to get Baiko out of the biosculptor pod. That's another 19 hours, so that's no big deal. I originally was very focused on getting rid of this corrupted obelisk, and I thought that there was a way to research it and being able to deconstruct it, but you cannot. You have to attack it to get rid of it. However, if you attack it and cause damage, and the activity goes up to 100%, what winds up happening is it'll spawn duplicates all over the base and they will attack you. So I need to hit it really hard and kill it very quickly. I don't really have much of anything to do that, though. I have some frag grenades. I have my normal weapons. I can get everybody kind of in a circle around it, and I'm actually thinking that's the only way I'm going to be able to kill this thing, is to get everybody kind of in a semicircle around it or something, and just attack it and kill it quickly. The reason why I even care about that is because I could suppress it down to 0% activity. That's not a big deal. But if there's a raid that comes through as I'm being raided, and it comes from like this area or something, and they start to attack it, they'll activate it, and that would then be a problem. So one of the requirements for me to be able to actually start the ship reactor is I have to deal with this obelisk. The obelisk needs to not be here. Everything else is actually all set. Everybody has a healing enhancer. Everybody has a coagulator. Everybody has a decent weapon. There's multiple charge rifles, 7 of them that are just waiting here. We also have 8 helmets, 6 armor. So when they get hurt, they can just go right here and replenish themselves and get rid of the one that's damaged. So yeah, I think we're very close to being able to get this done. Now I am currently forming a caravan because I want to go to like high and just sell some stuff quickly. I have Howie. Why is Howie resting? Howie, Maroc, Kate, and Zach. Right. So while they're starting this little caravan, let's go over this. At the time that you start the reactor, that is the wealth that is locked in for those extra 10 to 20 raids that I mentioned a minute ago. If you were to build the whole ship first, that would increase your wealth. So you want to keep your wealth as low as possible. So you have the ship reactor only. That's the only thing required to actually start generating the power for it. For example, right now, let me show you. The power output is 1,000 watts. We're not attached to anything right now. I don't think we're actually generating power, even though it says power output 1,000. I think I have to start the ship for that to take effect, but I could be wrong about that. You could just build a whole bunch of ship reactors to power your base, by the way. Not a good use of space, but it could work. Anyway, so you want to keep your wealth as low as possible, and so that's what I'm trying to do. I just started that caravan. Looks like people are just kind of roaming around right now. I'm going to need a whole bunch of food. I have a little over 200 meals. We need more meat. We're actually a little, I wouldn't say we're low on meat, because I mean we have all these animals here, but we are lower than I'd like to be. All right, let's assess what we would like to deconstruct. Now, I'm not going to go incredibly crazy. As an example, these 9 beds is about 549 value. I'm not going to deconstruct those because I may need them during the fight anyway. I'm just going to deconstruct the big things. Like, there really may not be that much to deconstruct, to be totally honest. I maybe will deconstruct. I mean, these Battle Sculptor pods, I might need them just in case I get attacked, and then I can put somebody into a medical cycle quickly to get them healed up on that. Let's look at where our wealth is right now. Our wealth is 960,803. Is that a lot? Anybody who actually knows this game. Remember, I'm a RimWorld noob. This is over 140 episodes. Starting out prior to the series, only having played for, I don't know, a few dozen hours. liking the game, and then many, many, many years later, maybe 3, 4 years later, starting this series. So basically a noob. And if you've watched any part of this series, you'll know that I've made a ton of mistakes that prove that I'm a noob. So one of the things that we really need to think about here is that a lot of wealth? I don't know. 960,000. 395,000 of it is from items. 399,000 is from buildings, and 165 is from animals. Zach's caravan is now on the trail. Oh yeah, they have 10,000 hay, 2,000 kibble, 4,500 cloth. I forgot what I had loaded them up with, but they have a lot of stuff, and all those xenogerms, all of them. So my wealth should actually go down significantly when it refreshes tomorrow. Now the other thing that I didn't account for in that caravan right there is I'm going to need to then, after the raids are done, be able to build the ship. And I did lay it out right here in my little to-do list. If you see these little stockpile zones, I made a little to-do list. This is many episodes ago. This says steel 5,000, the bottom left corner. Plasteel 600, uranium 600, gold 100, advanced components 110, components 90. So the only thing we're kind of low on is the advanced components, but we are actively making them right now. It also means that we have way more uranium than we need. Way more uranium in the colony than we need. Uranium is $6 each. I have 3,851, and apparently I only need 600. So if I got rid of 2,800 of it, that's 17,000 wealth. Who just vomited? Balakay, what's wrong? Anesthetic, yeah. Okay. So, okay, I should definitely think about getting rid of the uranium, or at least a good chunk of it. Part of me just says start it and go with whatever happens. Imperial trader from the Exodus Empire. Okay, let's see what they have. Good timing. Good timing, guys. Now, the other thing some of you may be thinking about, you may be saying, but a named babbler. During these raids, you're going to ask your allies for help. And that's going to make your goodwill go down with those people. So, like, Shalonla is 100 right now, and every time I ask for help, it's going to go down, go down, go down. So, I need something to gift to them to raise my goodwill throughout those 15 days. I'm actually not worried about it. I have so many animals, so many other things that I can ship them drop pods, and I'll be fine. So that was a good question, but we're gonna be fine. All right, let's see where these guys are. Okay, let's send Bertha. No, Bertha can't trade with them because she's not. I'm actually curious. Can she trade? Cannot trade. It has to be Tiffy, because Tiffy's the only one that can trade with them. Alright, I'm looking just to get rid of some stuff. Yes, I just said that weird. Okay, charge lances, no, I don't need that. Charge rifles, we're fine. L-Tech staff, we're gonna keep. Psychic harmonizer. Nope, don't want that. I have an Architect leg. I'm sure I'm gonna need an Architect leg at some point. So we'll leave that alone. We have some books. Fine. Actually looking to sell things. I'm not really looking to... I can sell all my dye. I don't need dye. I can sell them uranium. Yep, absolutely. Oh, can't really sell that much. They don't have that much money. Oh, they have advanced components, so I might as well get those real quick. They have Glitter World Medicine. Sure, I'll grab that. Why not? Fire Foam Shell. Sure, I'll take 4 of those, please. To put out fires. So if you look here, you'll see my elephants, my rhinoceros, they're really not worth that much. My elephants are all 400. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the rhinoceros. I don't want them. I'm tempted to get rid of the horses, but I'm gonna keep those too. Only able to really drop 634 uranium. So I want to look to get rid of maybe another 1,000 or so, 1,500. Not really too worried about it, to be honest. All right, accept. Thanks for stopping by. These guys going to... Okay, so we have to deal with this. There's a blight in the corn plants. Oh, all of them? Come on, Randy. That wasn't very nice. Alright, well, there'll be plenty of people that come over here and cut it, so I'm not too worried about it. Probably Pacheco's on the way. Or no. Let's go ahead and allow a little bit of pollution right there. Must have been during a heat wave that one of them blew up. Not a big deal. They're currently cutting all the blight. Wow, okay, so we're down to 858,000. So, what was it last time? 960, I think? So, yeah, whatever I sent on that caravan dropped us by 100,000. And I think, again, what I had said earlier was, you know, I have things that are maybe, you know, there's value in buildings. I guess now is as good a time as any. I have 4 mech gestators, and you know, if you get rid of that, your value will go down, your wealth will go down for buildings. But I'm really not. I may need to use them to resurrect my militaries mid-battle, so I'm going to keep those. I'm going to say that those are going to be kept. Multi-analyzer is worth 1,000. I have nothing else to research, so I'm going to deconstruct that. Even my research bench. Let's get rid of that too. Subcore rip scanner. I'm not going to be ripping anybody's brains, so get rid of that. We're deconstructing all this stuff. Subcore soft scanner, getting rid of that as well. We'll keep the encoder, because we may need to actually make subcores. We'll keep the biofuel refineries and all that. That's totally fine. Fabrication benches, that would be... Even me considering it probably has some of you nervous watching this. We're going to keep all the fabrication benches. We may need them. Hospital beds, obviously, we're going to keep all that. We have a fire right in the middle of the hay, of course. Pompeiana's running. It's a dry thunderstorm. Where's my mech that knows how to do that? My paramedic. Not even gonna get there in time. Good job, guys. Good recovery. That was great. Alright, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my hay getting set on fire. So Baiko just got completed. Her biosculpture completed the healing cycle, and her frailty was cured. Okay. Oh, in case you missed it, last episode, Balakay and Humongous became lovers. Okay. Bookcases. I mean, again, if I... We're kind of splitting hairs here. If I deconstruct the actual bookcases, then what's going to wind up happening is I'll get wood anyway. They're not worth a lot, so it doesn't matter. I'll leave them. Is there anything else I really should be deconstructing that I'm not going to need during the raid? These chairs are really expensive. I didn't realize that. Wow. Like, this one chair is $985. I should be putting my market value into defenses, not into decorations. So, $985. $820. $655. That's probably 6,000 wealth right there. But they're gonna need it when they're upset, so we'll keep that. This is worth 1,000. Yeah, this is getting a little bit too crazy. There's nothing that's a huge amount that would be like obvious to get rid of. Each of these rooms is $2,000, and that's just because of the mostly because of the carpet. Wood art bench. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Who cares about that? My prison. That's right. My prison hasn't really been used. I might keep it around. I'm gonna keep it around. This is the throne room. I need Missy to be happy. This is all 17,000 wealth though, all by itself. I'm actually, by the minute, I'm caring less about my wealth and just feeling like I need to just dive in and just do it. I've prepared for over 250 hours of gameplay to get to this moment. I don't have a lot of excess things. I need to kill this obelisk. And I really think the only way I could do it is getting everybody in a circle around it and shooting. Though I just see those frag grenades. Maybe if I made some more frag grenades. That's helpful anyway in a battle. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. They should be pretty easy to make. Only 200 worker now. This paramedic mech has literally done nothing for me. We can see. Time firefighting 1 hour, but actually has not done it at all. Operations performed 1, fire extinguished 1. Okay. So 1 and 1. Really useful there. Zach's caravan has met peacefully with the caravan from the Exodus Empire. Well, we can't talk to you because you won't, because you're very snobby. You won't talk to anybody that's not a knight or above. Yeah, it's funny that I have no meat. Where is all my meat? It's all my chickens. They gotta grow up. They're about to grow up. Beep beep. Oh, Bertha, can you convert Torres? 39%. Oh, wait. It's gonna take one more after this. Okay, that's fine. Just changing the frag grenade spill to be dropped on the floor instead. Okay, Torres is now 16% certain in their current ideologian. One more conversion, they will be free path. And again, I only care because right now it's causing an issue with their mood. Almost said hi. Trade. All right, let's see. Do they have anything that I would want? Things that I can't like replace on my own. Well, you know what? I'm going to take the Neutroamine. I'm going to definitely need that to make more medicine or whatever. So that's fine. I'll take. Should I take Go Juice? So I don't have to worry about crafting it? I already have 11. Wait, is nobody addicted to Go Juice anymore? I think I overrode that. Yeah, I think I did. I overrode that. Okay, fine. All the die. Let's start from the top. Agave fruit. I mean, no. Cloth. 4,500 cloth I brought with me. Pigskin, plain leather, camel hide, elephant. I'm just doing all of this, but I know I'm not going to sell it all because they don't have enough money. They have 211 plot steel though, so I might as well buy that from them. I might as well buy the regular steel from them too. That's fine. And then here's all the xenogerms. These are all 184. 221. Each of these clicks I'm doing. These are all a lot of money. I'm up to $12,000 that they would owe me. So I'm obviously not going to be able to do that. That's okay though. Okay, they owe me 16,000. We'll get rid of the ageless. I don't need those gene packs. Get rid of the archive capsule. I'm probably going to buy these 3 reinforced barrels because again, mortars go. They need to have their barrels refurbished. What can I buy? Gold? Sure, because we can use that for trade. We're overweighted right now, so that's something we won't be able to leave. Alright, well then let's get rid of the steel. Is there anything that I wasn't able to sell? The hay, that's right. Okay, well we're gonna get, oh, we can't sell that. 14,000 silver they would owe me. Okay, well, oh no. This is gonna be kind of crazy. But I've been so careful this whole time, I can't now start being frivolous and just selling it to them without getting the money for it. I'll just go to the next encampment. That's okay. That's good right there. Okay, now go to Combo Plateau. Yeah, I need some meat. Need some meat. Ash is going for that pig right there. Pigs are the way to go. When it comes to meat, it feels like. Frag grenades? Yes, I do. I now have 3. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll have 6 frag grenades or so, and we'll all shoot at this obelisk. I cannot risk it going off during raids. It's really rainy. Oh, Baiko, you never got your jeans. Yeah, did you? No. Oh, okay, well. Well. Baiko missed out on getting super fast wound healing. That's a mistake. And I can't redo it now. That's fine. Alright, well, do I have a gene pack here? You attack in version 4? Or version 5? That's the one. Version 6? Is there a attack in version 6? There it is. I took the Xenogerm with me and I should not have. I need to remember. You need to remind me. Do not sell the attack in version 6 Xenogerm. That one is for Baiko. I'm not sure how you're gonna tell me that because it's pre-recorded, but just remind me in your brain. Oh look, we have a potato plant that is blighted. I don't know if that was blighted earlier. And I just missed clicking on it. I thought it was just corn. Okay, we're about to hit Komba Plateau, and they are of the faction, the Cameral Pact. Let's trade with them. Will they take hay? They will not take hay, so nobody... Is it true nobody wants to take hay? What's an Animus Stone? I think I've seen this before. An ancient jade stone marked with sacred tribal carvings. Tribal Psycasters can focus on these stones during meditation to increase the Psy focus gain more than a typical nature shrine. We don't have any tribal Psycasters. Alright, well, what do you guys got? You got some components? Sure, we'll take them. You have plasteel. Yep. There's a Psychic Soothe Pulsar. A one-use broadwave psychic effector. The psychic pulse induces self-satisfying perceptual distortions, giving a temporary mood boost to everyone in the region. I feel like they're going to be like sleep deprived and stuff, then we're going to need something like that. So sure, let me buy that. Psychic Animal Pulsar. And this is basically a one-use broadwave psychic effector. The psychic pulse fills lower minds with terrifying imagery, driving all animals in the region into a man-hunting rage. Animals currently under your control will not be affected. Okay, so that means if I get attacked by people, I can use that, and hopefully there's like a rhinoceros or something on the map that would go and attack them. Okay, cool, got it. How about steel? Too heavy for me, I'm sure. Yeah, we're at 710 kilograms. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna see what we can offload. We can offload. Well, seemingly nothing. They really don't want anything. We're gonna check to see who actually wants to buy hay in a second here. So I'm over by 700 by 10 kilograms. Let's get rid of some steel. All right, that's fine. Okay, let's do a quick little check. Gooink. What will you buy? Will you buy hay? I don't think anybody buys hay. Uh-oh. About you, all the way over here. We can't trade with them. How about the Loten? They seem like the type that would like hay. No, they don't want hay. Huh, maybe nobody buys hay. I mean, I don't see anybody able to wanting to buy hay. Okay, well, nobody buys hay. Fine. I'll just come back with a ton of hay. Might as well head on down to these guys, see what they have for me. Trade with the Sugu. We will get there in 0.8 days. So mid-afternoon tomorrow. Why are you making helmets? Okay, I'm not going to interrupt you. You want to make a helmet? Make a helmet. We're up to 33 advanced components. Well, down to, I should say. Okay, we have 6 frag grenades? 7, actually. This should be good to kill this thing. We have to kill it quickly. Quickly. Well, I will say this about Corrupted Obelisk, because that's what this is. It can duplicate your guys. So when it duplicates a colonist, they may come out with like some sort of organ failure, or maybe they have crumbling mind, or something else. But it's overall, it seems like a kind of a net benefit. The only issue is that if it gets angered and you don't have time to subdue it, it will start spawning duplicate colonists all over that are hostile. And with the imminent starting of the engine here, the reactor here, I can't afford any kind of other distractions. And so that's why we're looking to destroy it. But if we weren't at the end game, I would probably play around with it. I'd probably duplicate somebody else that had really good stats that I was maybe lacking on. Maybe I need another really good miner, and I would duplicate Balakay, who's an 18. That kind of thing. So, anyway. Large fire explosion if damaged. I'm just gonna leave that there. Seems like I could probably put it somewhere. Like that, then if I shot it, it would hurt my enemy. But I feel like that's one of those things that I'll just get. I'll just wind up walking into it or something. Maybe I will install it somewhere. Like right here. So if somebody's like trying to break down these walls, I could jump out of one of these doors, shoot it. But if it was to blow up, it's not going to really hurt me in any way. Okay. I think we have a plan. We have a plan to deal with this thing. Now, again, I don't know the best way to do it. I think I'm just going to get everybody in a circle, basically, and shoot it. Okay. I'm not going to do that now because we have two of our strongest fighters out, Kate and Zach, but very soon. Okay, we're good with all our blight. We're getting some meat. Psychic Emanator, there's one there, there's one there. What's our wealth? 860 still. So we peaked at 973. And then we drop, we're at 860 right now. So we did dump over 100,000 wealth. I don't need any more healing enhancers, so I'm going to go ahead and copy my little bills here. Just so I can start using this bench. All right, what's going on? Let's do a quick check-in with everybody. While they're about to get to, it's gonna take a third of a day to get to this. Sun's coming up. Fluff is doing well. Seems to be doing great. Sleeping, happy. She's been a main staple in our colony here at Hope. Daesh, Baiko, and well, Howie's out off, but they're are you attacking? We have some good crafters. The lesser known people are the ones that recently joined, Bertha and Torres. Now Bertha, she's great at social and at shooting. Not really much else. Torres is good when it comes to melee, 20. Could take a little bit of damage there. And then we have the three kids, of course. Missy, Protein, and Pedro. Where Fleeb and Pompeyana. I mean, somehow Pompeyana sees something in Fleeb. He's always been like she gave birth 3 times. He either didn't show up, or he was late, or he got distracted by something. He left immediately. Like, Fluff delivered all 3 of these kids. And Fleeb was out of there. Kid got thrown on the floor. Had to be moved by, I think a lifter moved it once. So yeah, Fleeb, I mean, he's been, I guess, he's a hard worker, like it says in his traits. But a slow learner. That makes sense. He's kind of gets distracted. He's forgetful. Pompeyana, on the other hand, she has an annoying voice, so maybe that's why Fleeb puts up with her and he puts up with Pompeyana. I don't know. There's a gray pall over everything right now. -6 mood to everybody. But anyway, so like Pacheco, Pelican, Humongous, and Penny, they're newer. They kind of just dove in. They were refugees. Pelican is really good with animals and construction. Pacheco is really good at shooting, a 19, constructing is 15, crafting is 13. And Humongous is, along with Balakay, our best miner at 18. Penny is 15 with plants, 16 with animals, so very good support person. And looking at all the goal of this series, remember, is we're trying the ending where you take off your starship. So we need 22 slots. We have 22 people. Alright, we're almost at the Loten. And then we're gonna head back. We might swing by another one if we need to. Ding. Alright, we are trading. We'll take the gold. I'm gonna go to the opposite this time. What do I want to take from them that I can actually take back with me? There's really not a lot. Components, sure. Alright, let's sell some of these. What's heavy that I can sell? Nothing. Everything that I have is light. Okay, let's just sell some of these xenogerms. Yeah, that didn't take nearly everything that I need here. All right. Well, then on the way back, trade with Yam's encampment. That's gonna take you 2.3 days. We need to. The only way we're gonna. It's the only way we're gonna not go back with a whole bunch of wealth. I wonder if I could attack this thing when Kate and Zach are not. You know what? Kate and Zach are not really going to help out. They're melee. And we're going to be hitting this thing from afar. I think I can get rid of this corrupted obelisk without Kate and Zach here. Or Marak or Howie. I could take everybody else. So let's let everybody have a good night's sleep. It's 2 in the afternoon. After a good night's sleep, because I think it might be a little bit of a prolonged fight, or I could be totally misjudging it and over preparing. Maker's confused because of dementia. That's all my chickens. Okay, well, at least we just got a whole bunch of chickens slaughtered. This used to be a town that we had called Crossroads. That was a failed experiment back in episode 40-ish, 40 maybe or so. We thought we were going to have animals there and transport the meat and whatnot, but then we found that we could do it here pretty well. Even though the space is huge. Alright, let's check out some stuff. I'm going to keep it on slightly faster speed. Alright, guys. After your sleep, we're going to take care of this obelisk. And what we're going to do is we're going to have like 7 people throwing grenades at it and everybody else shooting at it. I got to figure out if that's actually the right way to do this. Oh, my favorite song. Long-time watchers will know that. Okay. Kind of crazy that hay is not something that can be sold to anybody. Can I gift it? Let's see if I can gift it. I can. Okay, well at least look to have a value. Let's check that. 60 cents. Alright, I'll just gift it then. Yeah, that didn't give me enough meat. I'm predicting a meat problem. I'm detecting a meat problem. Let's check that out before it becomes an issue. Here's my slaughter screen. We keep 2 male adults. Or chickens. Alright, let's check that. That's immediately the first thing I want to check. Do we not have enough fertilized eggs? There's 13 fertilized right there. There's 1 unfertilized. Wonder if that's an issue. She's laying 1. 14 fertilized. Five unfertilized. So I bet they're cooking with them. That's why this box is going down. We're not getting enough fertilized. Okay, let's up the male adult chickens. Make it 6. Cows, we're good with that. Okay. I upped the pigs, the female pigs, the sows, from 4 to 6. I'm looking at like that's the production for the piglets. We've had a steady increase in building wealth. And me destroying those few the not biosculptor pods, the gene assemblers and all that really only reduced my wealth by about 10 or 15,000. I guess every little bit helps, but still, that wasn't enough. Okay, that should hopefully solve our meat issue. Can't be dealing with that when I'm in the middle of fighting. Alright guys, you're established for the day. Let's pause real quick. We're going to get you killing this corrupted obelisk. Raft. Daesh is good to go immediately. Baiko needs to eat. I'm just loading them up with lavish meals and then having them come down here. Chakin. You're borderline, but I think you need to eat. Fight on a full stomach. Tiffy, I think you're okay, but still, I'm going to make you eat too. Okay. Now, we need 7 people that are going to throw the grenades. I'm not playing favorites, but that's always a dangerous statement. The ones that I wouldn't necessarily... I mean, I would care. Of course I would care. Of course I would care, guys. But if they happen to die for some reason, I would be less upset about it, I guess. That's Penny, Pacheco, Pelican. Pelican's a brawler. I really don't care. Well, maybe I should. I guess I should. Leeb? Yeah, I mean, I would care if you died. Papayana, of course. Not gonna risk Papayana. Torres, I'm gonna have you eat something. Bertha? That's right, Bertha doesn't need to eat. Not about that. There was something about her story. Her childhood is unknown, but when she came to us, she's like, yeah, basically, I don't need to eat, or sleep, so don't worry about me, is basically what she said. So we just need to worry about her recreation, her beauty, her surroundings, and her being outdoors or not. Alright, we're gonna have to go back a little bit and have Baiko. We're gonna have Baiko take one of these frag grenades. necessarily like that idea, but that's what's going to happen. Alright, let's get in position, see what happens. It's going to take a second. Because I think I don't have enough people with frag grenades. Maybe I'll have Maker. Maker can grab some frag grenades. Where are these guys? 1.3 days away, so they're halfway there. Do I really only have 3 people with frag grenades? I feel like I need more than that. What's the range? Oh, not that much. Okay, so let's get Penny and Maker all on a line right here with their grenades. They're gonna be right here. Apayana, she has a longer range, so she's gonna step back. They all can shoot that too. Tiffy, let's move you here. Chimeras are approaching. Oh no! There's 37 of them! Whoa! Hang on. This is not good. I was just in position. Do you see what this game does? You see it, right? You see what just happened there. I can't fight 37 of these things. And we're so close. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta retreat. Strategically reposition. Oh boy. Where's Marak? Oh, he's off on assignment. Well, that was great. I'm gonna make them run through the traps. If I even can get to do that. I mean, they're gonna see me. That's the problem, they're gonna see me. Uh-oh. Can we sneak in here? Can we go like that? Like that? Those guys can do that, right? And these guys, they can... how fast do they move? Let's see. 3.6. They'll catch up to me. Just because they will. Because they're walking in a straight line, kind of. Alright, well, we're gonna go here. That's annoying that this happened. We have to be careful. Okay, first thing you need to look for. I mean, these things are not, they're no joke. There's 37 of them also. Need to play smart. So this group is going to go to the left. and sneak in the base that way. Hopefully they're not seen. But we have to watch to see if these split off. Okay, they're actually not moving yet. Okay. Since they're not moving, we're going to take everybody off of draft and move everybody safe zone and let them manage it themselves. Okay? Then, you're going to like this. Then the next thing that's going to happen, this is going to be funny. We're going to take Fluff, Daesh, Baiko, Jacken, Maker, and Balakay. And I want incendiary shells. I want to set these guys on fire. Let's see if we get to that in time. I'm less concerned about that. I'm more concerned about them just getting within the walls. Because if they see you and they're close and they see you walk through a door, they're going to attack that door instead. Instead of going through my little trap system here. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get to those mortars in time. You saw it though, right? I was just about to deal with that corrupted obelisk when we got bamboozled, for lack of a better word. Bluff's the first one at the mortars. Yep, load up those incendiary shells. Go ahead, guys. Get ready. No. Don't. Where are you shooting? Where are you even shooting? Alright, Fluff. Now you're just being irresponsible. Okay, they're about loaded. Okay. We're loaded. Select them all. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Watch this. Are they moving? No. Okay, we're going to shoot here. We're going to shoot here and see what happens. You ready for this? Watch this. Here they go. Mortars away. Oh. Okay. So the chimeras are attacking. I mean, I don't blame them. That one got hit. They have rage speed. So the movement speed will move at 175. They're burning. Now, I don't know how vulnerable they are. I should have checked that. But they're, they don't seem to have any resistance to heat. So this hopefully will hurt them. But let's see. There's I count 4 more shells. There's one there, one there, one there. And you can kind of see the tail of one behind that chimera right there. Let's see what happens. That was pretty good. So they're on fire. I may have just made them mad. It's like really nothing. So we'll see. They're on fire. Yeah, they're on fire. Okay. They're burning. So let's load up. I mean, that was not as effective as I thought it was going to be honest. Let's use the high explosive shells. I can see I'm going to need more of those because they're going to be my go-to. Load those up, guys. Let's see if we can get some more off in time. I don't think we're going to be able to, but we're going to just see. Probably not. Yeah, no, we're not. Because there's a mountain right here, it'll block them. Alright, that's fine. Well, load them up anyway, so we're ready next time. Okay, they're all loaded. Okay, there you go. Now they should go through here and die, hopefully quickly. That's quite a bit. They may make it through, I'd say, here. Let's see. Yeah, they may make it past the third row. We have yet to have a raid make it past the second. Hey, wait, am I gonna get... Is this gonna give me meat? I think this will give me meat, right? Let me check. Butcher Corpse. Is Chimera Corpse? Oh, so what? Oh, it's an Entity Corpse. So let me see, actually. I'm gonna tick that right there and say that I want to butcher a Chimera Corpse, but I wonder what it actually gives me. Is it just regular old meat? And if so, then why haven't I ticked that before? We'll see. Okay. Well, good. Done. They're all dead. Well, there's a couple that are down. We'll have Pelican actually kill them, because if they don't... There is a chance they can get up. It's a low chance, but they can actually still get up. No. Okay, good job. Everybody did great. Unrestrict everybody. I do want to see what happens if we butcher a Chimera Corpse. If it's meat, that all the same, then we're just gonna... But if it's twisted meat, that's what I'm thinking it might be. It might be twisted meat. Who's starving? Torres, why? Go eat. Okay. Alright, so we're about to butcher this Chimera. We're gonna see if we want this or not. Okay, it is twisted meat. Twisted meat, is that something we can make lavish meals out of? I don't think so, but I think we can make kibble out of it. Let's double check. Lavish meal. I mean, I guess that they wouldn't want to actually eat the twisted meat. Yeah, I don't think we'll do that. We're not going to do that. But kibble. I think we could use it for kibble. Yeah, right? Sure. Oh, they're already starting to redo the steel traps. It was a pretty good test. We have a quest here. Goop Slather Pigus. First general of the Ghoul has sent us a message. Apparently, wasters based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. Okay, well, we'd have to kill 11 wasters, and then what would we get? A Persona Core? Do we not have one of those? I don't know if we have one of those, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. I just got excited over it because I didn't think we had one. No, we're good. We're done doing this kind of stuff for now. Probably. Maybe. Good test of our system here. Yeah, so I think we're going to make kibble out of twisted meat. We really don't care. Twisted meat is fine for them. Why are we out of power? What's going on? Our batteries are drained? I'm looking to see if I can turn off anything that I don't need. Save a little bit of power. Ah, convert Torres. This should do it. If Bertha gets to Torres in time. Torres is now of the free path. And this -5 debuff will go away in 1.7 days because of it. And we're starting to get power back because it is sun's coming up. This should be all meat here, right? And if that's meat, then why is twisted meat not there? Okay, it will be. It just hasn't gotten there yet. All the corpses are in the freezer? Yes, they are. Okay. There's 36 shelves, and they each can hold 225 kibble. That's 8,100 kibble. And I remember that I had made it 6,000 here as the maximum because they weren't stopping. The lifters were not getting to it fast enough. So I am going to change it to 8,000. So. Oh, gotta do the amount that you want first. Okay, good. There's probably some corn sitting out here if I had to guess. Yep, we always do. 600. Oh, look at all this. 4,600. Yeah, this is good that we're doing this with the kibble. If I really want it to be crazy, I could put more in this actual barn. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe right in this corner. And that's it. So that's another 450 times 3, so 1,350. So we'll say 9,300, just to make it a nice little number. I bet there's somebody out there watching this saying, why are you making so much kibble? And I agree with you. Why am I making so much kibble? That's because I don't want to store it all here in the freezer. I don't have enough room for twisted meat and corn. Look how much corn I have left over. Oh, we have visitors. They have some items to trade. Nothing I want, I'm sure. 2 components, maybe. Alright, guys, we're gonna go back down to do this thing. I know, it's annoying. And I'm not even gonna make you eat. I'm not gonna let you eat. That's the way I wanted to phrase that. We're gonna take everybody. Except for the kids. Because we don't want to risk them. The goal here is to destroy this corrupted obelisk before it gets too angry and starts duplicating people and making them hostile. Where's Tiffy and her whole gang? I think that's too close. The grenades can go right there. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's gonna like blow up really in a big explosion. Okay, we can throw that there. That's fine. Balcony's there. That's fine. Also, let's straighten that out like that. That looks nicer. Not that looks matter there, but it does look nicer. And then who is it that... Is it Balakay and Humongous? Yeah. Okay, well, then certainly Pompeiana and Fleeb are going to fight together close by. Humongous and Balakay are going to do the same. Heatstroke, of course. What's the range here? R. I don't know if I'm executing this right. I don't know if I'm doing any of it right. I'm going to put Torres in the group here. That's why I have my melee people down here, just to protect, because I don't know what's going to happen. It says that if you anger it, it's going to start spawning stuff. Is this all, you guys all in range? I want to make sure. Nerve Spiker, yeah, Daesh is good too, right? With the charge rifle. Fluff is definitely good. She's got a sniper rifle. So does Tiffy. Tiffy needs to be a little bit closer because of her militars. That's good. Pelican's gonna stay in between Daesh and Baiko. Okay, so here's the plan. We were about to do this a little bit ago, but then 37 Chimeras decided to attack us. We're trying to kill this corrupted obelisk. It has 3,000 health. I've been researching it and studying it, and we can't figure out how to deconstruct it. We remove this only by attacking it. We can use it to duplicate people, which we had happen with Tiffy, but that duplicate didn't work out. So we just want to get rid of this, because the worst thing that could happen is if we're getting raided during our power on for our ship reactor, and then the raid attacks this thing, duplicates our people, and then we have multiple things to deal with. So we have to remove all threats. So my idea here is that we're going to basically attack it with everybody in the entire colony and hope for the best. So they're all going to attack it. They're all going to attack it. And wait, Pelican, you're not attacking it. Penny, Pacheco, and Maker. Okay. I mean, you see all the arrows, all the lines. They're all attacking it. Let's see how this works. Am I, in your estimation, anybody watching, am I totally just freaking out for no reason? Have you done this before? It's 3,000 health. That's a significant amount of health. Alright. Let's see what happens. I'll try to call it out. Okay. It says, the corrupted obelisk activity is rising due to taking damage. The activity is currently 30%. The corrupted obelisk activity level rises over time. Activity rises faster if the corrupted obelisk is damaged or provoked. If the activity level reaches 100%, the corrupted obelisk will activate. Okay, well, it's down to 92% with one volley. Without the grenades. Okay. The corrupted obelisk has been activated. The obelisk is activating. The air around it crackles with energy. Duplicates of your colonists will soon appear with murderous intent. Be careful. Unstable energy is coursing through the obelisk and it could explode at any moment. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what the range, what's the range if it blows up? Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna find out together. Oh, there's Torres. A duplicate, a hostile duplicate of Torres has appeared. Where's Missy? Oh no. Oh no. A duplicate of Misty is right there. Uh-oh. She's all by herself. She's fleeing, as you should. Can she kill? How fast is this duplicate? 4.37, as is Missy, right? Missy's slower. I didn't anticipate that. It duplicated Missy, and she's all by herself. She has armor and stuff, though, so hopefully... Missy, you gotta kill yourself. What's your melee, though? Because you're not gonna be... You're only a 6 in shooting. Alright, we need to get... Protein. Your sister's being attacked. Make your way this way, just in case. Okay, I have to take my eye off of that for a second. The obelisk is at 32%. And there's grenades out. We're gonna switch some people to kill the duplicate. And see how that works. Oh! Penny and Pelican! Ah. See, I was right to do that. So Pelican spawned right next to Fluff. Pelican, go kill yourself. And then Torres, go kill Penny. How is Missy doing? How you doing, Missy? Where are you? Did I miss where you are? There you are. You seem like you're like locked in there. Are you not doing well? Maker. There's a duplicate of Maker. Torres is dead. Okay, fine. Fluff is kind of fleeing. Fleeb and Pelican. Or is it another one of Pelican? And Maker. Alright, this obelisk is about to die. And then we'll regroup. I'm most worried right now in this moment for Missy. She only has one bruise. She's fine. She'll be okay. She's gonna be fine. Protein, though. You gotta go protect your sister here. Go hit this guy. Oh, Pelican's right behind Bertha. There's 2 Pelicans. Bertha, go that way. Balake, shoot Pelican. Chakin, shoot Pelican. Oh, Daesh. This is a duplicate of Daesh. Is this thing gonna blow up? Alright. That's definitely gonna blow it up. I think. Let's, Leeb and Daesh, there's a duplicate of them. Let's, kill that. Now, the thing I don't like about this is they have grenades which will only cause issues. Let's get Tiffy down here. We got Fleeb. Missy, how you doing? I think you'll be okay. I'm gonna leave you alone for a second. Fluff is kinda... I don't like where Fluff is. Let's reposition. Jump pack. That's good, right there. That thing's gonna blow up right now. Humongous is there too. Okay. Let's assess the situation, because I think the only one in the base is Missy. I don't see any red anywhere else. Yeah, but they're all right here. Okay, fine. Let me just double check Missy. I haven't really given her a lot of time to handle this by herself. She's gonna be fine. I can stop worrying about Missy. She'll be fine. Fluff is about to jump away. Okay, what's happening now? My greatest concern now is Crossfire. That's my only concern, actually, because they're going to all be shooting at each other and cause all kinds of crossfire. So I'm backing everybody up. That's why I have jump packs. And then we'll be able to have like a little firing line like we usually do. These guys are dead over here. Okay, let's melee these guys. We're meleeing Maker. Okay. Okay, Humongous. Fluff is right here. I want her out of the way. Pelican's getting a little hurt. Getting bruised and such. I think he'll be alright though. Okay, he's good right there. Let's get Tiffy in there with the militars. Okay. Pause. Oh, I never even checked on Missy. The one I was worried about. She's just getting bruised up. This guy. Is Protein hitting him? That's right, Protein. They're just weak. Marriage is on. Humongous proposed marriage to Balakay. Balakay agreed and the two are now engaged. What a time to be alive. At some point in the coming days or quadrums, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where their ceremony occurs. And Humongous is going to change her last name to Balakay. That's his last name? Balakay, all this time you didn't tell me. What's your first name? Your first name is Gray? I didn't know that. We've been calling you Balakay this whole time. That's fine. Alright, I think that we're going to need to send some help. So let's get Torres in here. Torres will go, and they'll be fine. Everybody else, we're just going to tell them to go back to their business. But we'll do a health check just in case there's something weird happened. Everybody's fine. Oh, we got the duplicate. And it's dead. Okay. Everybody's good. Back to work, everybody. Pelican, why are you walking like that? What's wrong? Did you get that hurt? Oh, you did kind of get hurt, huh? Ooh. Well... Oh, they finally made it to the Yams encampment. My other crew here. What do you have? You have advanced components. I like those. You have components. I like those as well. You have Mind Numb Serum, a syringe of clear viscous fluid injected near the brainstem. It deadens the mind, rendering the user unable to feel the highs and lows of human emotion. This temporarily prevents them from having mental breaks and inspirations. Do we need that? Just in case? I don't know. Seems like risky business. They really don't have anything else that I want. I mean, they have some meat. Maybe I'll take some. I can't really carry it. Alright, let's sell my gene packs. The attack in version 6 I still have, by the way. I have not sold it by mistake or anything. How am I heavier than... How am I heavier than before I got here? What did I buy up here? Something? Oh, components. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna figure out how to get rid of those. Let's see. Wait, I'm confused. How come my mass is going up as I'm selling gene packs? A gene pack weighs half of a kilogram. When I try to sell it, my mass is going up. That makes no sense to me at all. Oh. Okay, if this happens to you, it's because the amount of silver outweighs. Alright, what am I going to do about that? How much does kibble weigh? Not that much. Alright, well I won't get these regular components then. It's the gold too. Huh. Is there something I can get? What's that? Oh, a triple rocket launcher. Yes. A single-use rocket launcher that fires 3 large-bore explosive rockets good against small groups of tough targets. I'm going to get one of those. Okay. Well, that didn't use up nearly as much money as I thought it would. I should have brought more elephants. I don't want to do this, but I can sell back some steel. That's going to have to do for now. That's fine. That's okay. Say negative 150. Ooh, no, negative 100 and negative 60? Oh, I barely have to get rid of any. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Now, where do we want to go? We want to go to Lowton? Yeah, it's kind of on the way. Let's go. Pelican's in bad, rough shape. Now we have the healing enhancer, so let's see how this works out. His moving is at 22% right now. Very poor. Oh, Shaloma? They were here? They witnessed that whole thing? Inspired trade? Well, then let's get to the Shaloma. What do you got for us? Anything? You have a reinforced barrel? Sure, we'll take that. You have components. Yep, sure, fine. We don't want your sniper rifle, though. Good, great, thank you. Where is Pelican? He's at 23% movement. Come on, Pelican. Get to the hospital bed and watch how quickly he heals. I want to see how quickly. I'm not going to direct somebody to heal Pelican. I want to see how quickly somebody gets to him. Nobody's responded yet. Well, they're all kind of going to sleep, actually. Alright, well, Fluff. I bet you Fluff does. Unless she selfishly goes to sleep. Yeah, she's going to sleep. Oh, the paramedic is doing it. I don't want that. I'm just going to have Fluff do it. She's awake. There's a mad iguana. Alright, well. Torres? Maybe? Alright. Pelican's getting patched up. We run out of power. Weird. Oh, you know what I wonder? What I wonder? We are connected here. Are we? Yeah, we are. We're connected. No, we're not. We're not connected. That's what the problem is when I got rid of my little bio area with gene extractors and whatnot. That generator is no longer attached. Okay, we're fixing it right now. And we'll actually add redundancy that we've been meaning to add anyway. Fine, great. Now, that should do it. Torres killed that iguana. Let's check Pelican. Pelican is at 25% movement speed, but that's not the best indicator of success there. Alright, let's just see. I want to watch how quickly they rebuild this area. I mean, they almost did. They did a full 2 rows total. Let's see this for a second here. All right. Well, sorry for the lapse in activity, but we're watching these guys. Let's see. They've gotten pretty far. A Boomalope self-tamed. Hey, Boomalope. Can we train you to go attack people? No? Okay. We want to release you to the wild then. I don't want you in my base. Okay, they're almost to the Loten. Great. Whoa, Ambrosia Sprout. Plasteel found. Okay. What do we want to sell? Or what do we want to buy? More specifically, gold, because silver I don't really care about right now. We'll sell some of these gene packs. You know, I need more hauling, so maybe I'll buy a stallion. Just buy the stallion, then that way I have the ability to sell this stuff and make some money here. I almost just sold the attack in version 6. Geez, is there anything else that I can buy from them that I need? Maybe some steel. Yeah, I know that's too heavy. That's fine. I'm gonna sell that gene pack. Maybe I'll take this. I'll buy this other horse for even more hauling. I'll just buy the horses for more hauling. Okay. That's it. We're good. Go home, guys. You have a starship reactor to start once they get home. So we got rid of that obelisk. That was interesting. We had a whole bunch of duplicates get spawned. 2 of Pelican, 1 of Daesh, if I'm remembering correctly. 1 of Daesh, 1 of Maker. Um, 2 of Pelican, 1 of Fleeb, 1 of Torres. I'm a little unsure. I feel like we had 1 of Balakay too. Oh, they would be down here. Okay, here we go. Let's test my Maker. Yep, I said Maker. I said Torres, Fleeb. Oh, Missy. That's right. Yeah, Missy. There were 2 Fleebs? Yeah, there were 2 Fleebs. I didn't even know that. There was a Penny, 2 Pelicans. I knew that one. Daesh, 2 Daeshes, and a Humongous. So there were actually 11. Even look how quickly we killed that. We killed that very quickly from when it first got activated. And it still was able to spawn 11. Now imagine if we were getting raided and something activated it, and all these random duplicates are going to be spawned all over while we're trying to deal with a raid. No, that would not have been great. We're down to 10,000 steel. Not too concerned about it. Because remember, this is just the first defense. Then they get all these guns. So, we'll see. Look at all these. These are all plasteel. 2 is 9 plasteel. Each has about 400 to 500, so that's 4,000-ish plasteel just waiting there for me whenever I may need it. I think we're okay for right now, though. I should hope so. Alright, guys, come on, get back. You got 1.7 days. This is the base. We have over 10,000 corn laying in the field. And all this hay. We have 9,000 kibble. I actually do feel like we have a food problem. As crazy as that sounds, I feel like we have a food problem. Let me look at something here. Alright, we're not making enough out of vegetables. Yeah, we're not making enough out of vegetables. And once again, grid excess 886. What is oh, you know what may have happened? Let's check all of our power lines here. No, that power line's fine. Grid excess. You can tell by looking at the bottom left here. Look at the grid excess. And if the grid excess is different in different spots, then that means your grid is not actually attached to each other. So like this one still says 1199. Negative. Same there. So are we really just not... We just don't have enough power? How's that even possible? All right. Well, we have two problems to fix. One is very easy to fix. The other one is slightly harder. We don't have enough food. We have over 100. We're fine. We're not gonna like die anytime soon. But our food is actually taking a hit. It actually is. Ever since we did implant everybody with these new genes, they are eating more. So, I am gonna make like I did last time. It's not gonna be pretty, but I'm gonna make this pemmican and chocolate. Okay, they're gonna move all the pemmican and chocolate out of here. Now, stacks of food are unlike other stacks where normally it's like 75. Stack of food is, with some exceptions, a stack of food is 10. So we have how many here? We have one. 10, 21 shelves. So that's only 200 and, no, it's not. 630 meals can fit in here. Okay, so I did design it properly. Okay, I was worried for a second that I didn't give it enough room. All right. So the power problem we'll solve in a second, but I want to make some bills here. You know what? I'm gonna let time advance. There's no reason to keep bothering. I can make vegetarian lavish meals and just make like, I mean, really, have a minimum of 60. Okay, so that fixes. They're gonna start using some of this for lavish meals that way. So let's move the vegetarian lavish meals up one. They want to start using some of these vegetables. And then simple meals, I could make a ton of those if I really wanted to. There's no reason to do that though. I could just make 60 lavish meals out of vegetables. I'm gonna up that. There's no reason to have 60. No, I can have like 200. But what's gonna happen is I'll run out of things that I need to use to make them. Then lavish meals happen, and then simple meals should happen. Now I'm gonna do simple meals. I'm actually gonna make a new one. Let's make a new bill. Can I do just fine meals? Do I need to have... Oh, so lavish meals require a protein and a vegetable, but fine meals can just do the actual vegetable. Okay, so let's just go down here. We're going to say, if we can't do any lavish meals, which I think is going to be the case for some of it, then we'll do the vegetarian fine meals. And we'll say like 300 of those. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna fix my food issue. It's just gonna take a second for it to catch up. I guess a lavish meal does not need a protein source. I thought it did. Oh no, it just needs. Okay, fine, good. Just go for it. I know I've overestimated how many I need, but that's fine. Okay, next, power. Power is an issue. I mean, we barely have any wind, so that's hurting us. Can I, like, overlap them? I doubt it, right? It's not a building. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to overlap it. Alright, what is that? And then solar. I mean, we have a grid excess at 3 in the morning. But not in the middle of the day. Like, I don't know what's happened there. Oh, maybe one of those power conduits did get fixed, and I just didn't notice it, and so it is actually all starting to work out. All right, that's fine. They'll be home in a day. All right. Well, while I'm waiting for all that, we have plenty of kibble. We have 9,353 kibble. How many waste packs do we have? Almost 1,000. 1,036. This has been a struggle. We started, I believe the number was 1,792 when we built our first waste pack atomizer, and we had maybe 15, 18 mechs, something like that. So we knew we needed more cargo pods. We needed more to be able to, you know, fix the overage that we had. Let's put it that way. Who are you, Haffelmore? How we doing on blood? Oh, pretty good actually. I do think it's worthwhile to take some blood for some people right now, because Kate and Zach are coming back. They're currently low on it. Just a little bit. Just a quick. From our regulars. The ones who regularly like to donate. Pelican did get hurt, because he's still in the hospital. Oh, okay. We gotta get them back to having real weapons. That's right. As soon as they use any bit of corn, they're coming here and hauling this hay into here. Gotta give hay as gifts. Alright, quite a bit of blood right there. 6. Pelican, you're laying here. Might as well have your blood taken. We're at 70 advanced components. I think we need 110 to be able to build the whole starship. 110, yeah. Wow. They're all wandering. Oh no, they're not. They're hauling hay. There's steel right there. That's great. That's in our walls. Everyone is 300. Every tile is 300. It's probably 7,500 steel right there. I want these to be done so we can get them out of our line of fire here. All these green are all basically steel. Some of them are not. Some of them are uranium and silver and whatnot, but basically steel. Alright, the plan is as soon as Kate and Zach and Marak and Howie get back, I think they need to death rest. Maybe not, though. They may not need to. No, they're fine. We're gonna do one last load up of, like, you know, send off a couple things to the Ghoul maybe? We'll do that now. What do we want to send to the Ghoul? They want some twisted meat. Or some dread leather. So I think Zach and Kate will make it through all the 15 days. 17 days or so left. So we should be okay. 15 days of raids, we should be okay. Now the goal is to not lose anyone. Not one person. During these 15 days of raids. What actually happens, we don't know. You're gonna have to watch. All the steel traps were rebuilt. That was fast enough for my to feel secure in this, to defend us, to kill anybody that's going to attack us. I bet this is Nona. Oh, it's Anya. Look at them. I should have looked. I'm sorry, Anya. Are you Nona? Nope, you're Haley. Wow, I'm not doing great. How about you? You Nona? Nope, you're Elephant 114. You gotta be Nona. Nope, you're Waldo. I guess I found him. And you are Longhead. There's Nona. I should have known by just looking at the eyes. That was you, Nona. Okay. Cleve and Papayana. They got their room. Balakini Humongous. Tiffy being all fancy because she's a knight. No, she's not a knight. She is an Archon. How we doing with food? Problem getting solved? Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, good. Okay. I know I just gave him way too much, but that's okay. Transport pod crash? Oh no, this is interesting. A livestock farmer named Joaquin is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Joaquin is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely, or you can capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes. Joaquin has a relationship with a colonist. He is Daesh's husband. Daesh never told us about a husband, did she? Oh no. He's gonna die in 7 hours. Hold on. Okay. Let's take, who's closest? Okay. We're not going to capture, we're going to rescue and hope he joins. And not worry about it. Right? We're not going to capture. If he tries to leave, though, maybe we'll arrest him. Okay. Balak's going to go rescue him. Come on. You got this. 6 hours. I hope he joins. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. Why is Fluff going over there to tend to Joaquin? Oh, whoa, why? What are you doing? No. We could use industrial tech medicine. That's fine. This is Daesh's husband. Okay, he's not gonna die now. Whew, okay. All right, Joaquin. Well, I didn't know you're married to Daesh. Oh, you're not free path. Well, that's fine. We'll just convert you at some point. They're going to be back soon, and then we're going to start the reactor. Now, they're coming back with 10,000 hay. I think I might just make a quick spot for hay. Yeah, I might do that real quick, because I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want to lose out on being able to use the hay as a trading. As a bit of trading. Let's shrink this zone. Be closer to the front line. We're going to do that. We'll expand this zone. Do that. Then we'll shrink this zone. That seems okay. Then we're going to make a new zone. This could hold 20,000 hay. And I know that they're going to put it in here first, so actually let me make this a little bit less, like that. That, like that. 80. That's 16,000 I can fit in there. No, I don't want 16,000. That's 9,600 will fit in here. That's fine. Okay. If I need to expand it anymore, I can. That'll work. Okay, get the lifters busy. Alright, Joaquin. Well, I hope you're watching TV. No, you're sleeping, so you're not. Okay. Alright, let's watch them buzzing around over here. Wow, look at him go. Okay, Kate and Zach are coming back any second. Joaquin joins. Joaquin is thankful that you rescued him. He has decided that he would rather stay than leave and is joining your column. Well, we're having a party for you, Joaquin. Where does Daesh sleep? Daesh didn't seem very happy about this whole situation here. So I'm going to deconstruct Torres's bed because it's only good quality. We're going to move Daesh's bed there, and then we're going to make a new double bed for Daesh. But there's a party, and Kate and everybody are going to join. They really do have interesting parties, huh? Oh, look, they're unloading their caravan inventory right here. That's what you're bringing to the party? Literally? Okay, that one's gonna be for okay, this is gonna be for Torres. Maker is going to make this bed. Nice. Nice. Good. Go for it, Maker. No. Maker makes it, not you, Constructoid number 1. I need to be able to set it up so they can sleep together. And it's a masterwork. Whoa. It's a masterwork. This furniture is engraved with the portrayal of Phineas Protein Palamus, searching for a warm belt while covered in frost. A large group of frozen octopus corpses surround the area. This depiction refers to Protein getting hypothermia on the 9th of April, May 5515. I didn't even know he had hypothermia. That was just a few months ago. Okay. Now that I did that, let's assign it to Daesh and to her husband. She has yet to say a word about it. Is she happy? Her opinion of her husband is a 3. We need to kind of put them together. I hate to move her, so I'll move Joaquin over here. Joaquin. It doesn't say opinion of my wife anywhere. Well, hopefully that catches up. Bertha, convert Joaquin. Wow. Bertha will convert, the certainty reduction will be 47% because Joaquin doesn't have any like iron will or anything like that. Now, what we haven't done is we haven't looked at Joaquin. Real quick. What's his deal? Real quick. We know how to do this. We've done this a million times. Alright, so he's a jogger. Nice, so he can move faster. Shooting, melee, and animals. Fine. I don't really want it to be a melee. I'll make him be a ranged. Where is he? Joaquin is going to be armored. No drugs. We only do drugs if they're required to because of their, like, genetics or whatever. Okay, I cleaned all that up. Good. Change the schedule. Joaquin, 3 hours of recreation. We'll get you a charge rifle. Why is Marak so upset? Food poisoning. Oh, his mood's in the toilet. He's also very hungry. Can somebody help out Marak? Hosting a frightened child. I messed up. Hosting a frightened child. Cave of Shalom is requesting a favor. His friend Cindy is interested in learning about other cultures, and he wants you to host her at home for 6 days. No. How about no? No. Looks like I need to step in and help Marak. He's hungry, and he's not actually eating anything. A little bit worried about Marak. He's moving at 24% speed. He's about to eat now, though. This should significantly help. He has food poisoning, so he's upset. I just don't want him to have a violent break. Yeah, he's definitely if he doesn't break, I'd be amazed. He broke. He's catatonic because of intense pain. He has suffered a total mental breakdown and entered a catatonic state. And you're just gonna let him, you're not gonna, okay. And you're gonna sit on his corpse. Pompeyana. Oh, but Fluff is taking care of things. Of course she is. So what was weird about that was Marak was hungry, then he got malnourished. He has a catatonic breakdown. It's gonna take him a while. But he wouldn't eat. He walked past the food to go unload his inventory. It's fine. They'll be okay. But I wanted everybody in tip-top shape before I started this this ship reactor. Oh, that's a good thing I could do right now. Let's do one healing enhancer and one coagulator. This is going to be for Joaquin. Beep beep. Okay, well, there is a party that we... Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is all the hay in here? Is this really what we're doing, guys? Apparently. Howie's on an insulting spree. Because he ate kibble? Why are they not eating this lavish meal? I mean, I have other meals too. I have lavish meals with meat. I have simple meals. Howie is insulting Pacheco right now. What's he saying? Howie called Pacheco a meerkat. I mean, that's not how you make friends, Howie. Alright, well, they're all falling apart. And now he's insulting Fleeb. What are you saying to Fleeb? Howie loudly insulted Fleeb's origins. Fleeb's just ignoring him, look. Fleeb's like, look at this crazy guy over my left shoulder just yelling insults at me. I'm just gonna keep working, I'm gonna ignore him. Whatever, he'll move on. He'll get out of my way. That's it, he walks away. Alright, I'm proud of you, Fleeb. That's how you deal with it. What did he call you, though? He called you a vampire. Well... okay. Now who are you insulting? How we compare Chacken to a deer. Howie, you gotta work on your insults, Howie. Okay, but wait, why is there all this hay up here, actually? Oh, they're moving it. They are. They're moving it. Okay, good. 9,600 hay can fit here. Which is what I wanted, because I came back with 10,000. But it's taking them a bit. That's fine. That's a lot of hay. I'm really tying up my, my lifters. I'm leaving everybody else alone, though. I was going to change some people to haulers, but I'm going to leave them alone. We got a bulk goods trader. Bertha, make a call. All right, what can we sell to you? Anything? More importantly, what do you have for us? We got some steel. I can sell uranium to you. Class steel. 2 advanced components, 26 regular. Oh, I could have gotten geese. Nah. Oh, maybe I'll take some meat. Chicken meat. Donkey meat. Yeah, we need some meat. Need to start making some other stuff. Because apparently they don't like the stuff that I'm cooking. They're very picky. I'll sell all this corn because I know I have plenty. Will you buy hay? Ah, okay. Fine. Uranium. Let's sell 1,500? 2,000? 1,750? 1,700. Great. What's this? Why are there fertilized eggs out here, guys? I really, sometimes I don't know what they do with their lives. I really don't. Let's duplicate this egg box here. Oh, this deep drill needs to move somewhere because it has done its job. Curious about something going on here. Let's actually move more people to hauling. Let's do it temporarily. And then we gotta look at Joaquin real quick. We need to get all this hay put in the right spot. I'm actually moving not everybody, but most. Yeah, you know what? Everybody's got a haul. We have not looked at priorities lately, and I'm not going to. But for Joaquin, animals is the only thing that we need to worry about. So for Joaquin, you make 1 for firefight, 1 for patient, 1 for bed rest, 1 for basic. That's what I do for everybody. Then number 2 is the thing that I want them to do the most of, so handling for him. We could do hunting. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do hunting. We're gonna make that a 1 because if I want somebody to hunt, I want them to do it immediately. And everything else? No, I don't care about anything else for them. Alright, so we just made everybody a hauler. That should mean that there's going to be a lot of activity in this room right here. Where are all my haulers? Are they unloading? Yes, they're unloading. Okay. Howie is still going around insulting people? You need to let it go, Howie. This is not good. And now he's starving. Well, you know what? That's what you get. There you go. I think he finally got back to normal. Now go eat a lavish meal and be grateful for once in your life. Alright, let's move this chair back into the dining room. Okay, so I know this is a super long episode, but the reason for that is because I said that by the end of this episode we would be starting this ship reactor. Now we are just about ready to do that. We have everybody all geared up. We have a couple of kids that we're going to kind of ignore for a second. We have 300 or so food, so we're good there. We fixed that problem. Our power problem is basically fixed, I think, too, because we have a lot of batteries that are nearly full. We have 11,000 steel. We just made a coagulator, and that's for the new person that came here, Joaquin, which is Daesh's husband. The only thing that we need to kind of tidy up before we start this whole thing is, we're going to be getting a lot of raids, and so initially I was saying that I was going to need to have all my deep drills inside the base because I was going to be kind of hidden in the walls, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if that becomes the case, we'll move them. But we'll do what we usually do. When we get raided, we'll turn on the safe zone stuff and go from there. Now, before we start the reactor, I had wanted everybody up and at 'em. Joaquin is new. Maroc's in a catatonic state right now. Doesn't seem like we're going to have everybody in perfect state. What I do want to make sure I have everything done, though, here is all that needs to be hauled away needs to be hauled. So I changed everybody to have number one priority is hauling. So just a few focused minutes of work. We'll get this all fixed. Even little Pedro is running around. Pretty sure I just saw that he's naked. Pedro, you're naked. You're naked. What about you, Protein? So are you. I guess I don't have clothes for them. They can't wear these pants because they're not an adult. Can we just make 2 little rompers? Alright, he's making 2. Maker is about done with the second one. Now, hopefully Protein and Pilatus actually wear them. There we go. Okay, Kid Romper done. Oh, one problem solved. 20 more to go. Protein. Wear the romper. Stop running around naked. You too, Pedro. Okay, setting everybody back to normal hauling. Okay. Alright, well, we are as good as we're going to get. We are as good as we're going to get. So here's what's going to happen. When I start the ship reactor, 15 days of raids will happen. Every 1.5 days, approximately, you will have a chance of getting 1 or 2 raids. Now, the storyteller that I'm using is Randy Random. So that means that any raid that I get, any event that happens, either could be 50% of the norm or 150% of the norm. So, if there's a raid of 30 people, that's normally what would happen. I may have a raid of 15, or I may have a raid of 45. So let's hope that we get kind of the Randy Random that wants to give us a little bit of a lighter workload. But I have a feeling he's not, because he's just been testing us the entire game. Anyway, so once we do that, it's 15 days of raids. The ship reactor started. The reason I haven't built the rest of the ship is because that just raises your wealth. My wealth right now, I think, is pretty high. You could tell me if it is. It's 948,257. This is my wealth at the time when I'm going to start the reactor. That is the wealth that all of my raids will be based on. So how strong they are and what's going to happen is all going to be based on that. There's a chance that after 250 hours or so, that I could get completely wiped out and not make it through. I've tried to prepare as best as I can. I have a trap system. I have weapons. I have spare weapons. I have armor. I have 10,000 hay. I have a lot of things going on. I have 2 vampires that are death rested and totally fine. Plenty of blood. But I still can lose it all. But as promised, here we are, starting the ship. It says the reactor is ready to power up. The process will take about 15 days, and the energy signature will be detectable from a long distance away. This sort of energy signature indicates interstellar flight capability and will attract gangs of desperate raiders and swarms of deadly mechanoids. You will be assaulted with an intensity you've never seen. Make sure your defenses are prepared first. Well, we have started the reactor, and the raids are going to start to come very intensely toward us. And I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to find out starting next episode together, because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.